duckies, Andy here. I'm super excited to bring you today's video because we're diving into the future of webcams with the OBSBOT Tiny 2. The Tiny 2 takes what was so good about the original Tiny webcam and completely upgrades it through image quality and features. This video is sponsored by OBSBOT, but as always, you'll be getting my honest opinion and all the juicy details. Be sure to stay tuned until the end, where I give you a cheeky tip on how to get the most of the Tiny 2 when using it with OBS. If you like what you see, you can grab the OBSBOT Tiny 2 from my affiliate links in the description and grab yourself a cheeky 5% off using code Andilippi at checkout. Each purchase will go to supporting the channel, so I really appreciate it. Slap that like button and subscribe, then let's crack on with it. Put your rockin' for the stone. Let's talk about what makes the OBSBOT Tiny 2 a game changer. This little guy isn't just any webcam, it's an AI-powered 4K webcam. We're looking at a cam that oozes high-end specs. It doesn't just boast the specs, it also holds some kick-ass features too, like 10 times faster data transfer through USB 3.0, AI tracking with auto zoom, dynamic gesture control, and voice control. The future is here, and it's sitting right on top of your computer screen. As we unbox this beauty, you'll see we've got the OBSBOT Tiny 2 itself, a mount, a USB-C cable with a USB-C to USB-A adapter, and a neat storage case to keep everything in place. It's quite astonishing. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 weighs in at just 96 grams, making it a lightweight yet powerful contender in the webcam arena. I just don't understand where the tech is. We really do live in an age of wonder. If you aren't a fan of putting your webcam on the top of your monitors, the Tiny 2 has a 1/4-inch nut connection underneath, so you can pop it on any stand or tripod you want. It's rocking a 2-axis gimbal that feels sturdy and is very well built. There's also dual omnidirectional microphones with noise reductions built into the front of the device. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 boasts a ultra-large 1/1.5-inch CMOS, which with OBSBOT's software and hardware optimizations, provides such a clear, sharp, and stable looking image with great color performance. With these optimizations, they deliver ultra-fast focusing, which is a must for any motion tracking camera. And it works so well. Flicking things in front of the camera really showcases how quick and accurate the focusing is, even in a dim lighting setup. The webcam supports up to a 4K resolution at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames a second. The field of view is 85.5 degrees and it offers up to 4 times digital zoom. There is also HDR support. It does say it's coming soon, but that is absolutely bonkers. Let's dig into the features, starting with the AI tracking with auto zoom. Thanks to OBSBOT's deep neural learning network algorithm, it means it can accurately and fluently track a target. And get this, it auto-adjusts the zoom setting during the tracking. Now, how cool is that? You're always in focus no matter where you move. There are many options for tracking in the OBSBOT software. There is a standard tracking mode. This is perfect for you streamers that just want to make sure you stay in your frame correctly. There is also a motion mode. This is for all you that love to move around and maybe do fitness instructing or just something like that. It will track much faster than the standard mode with much more sensitivity. There are then 5 modes for tracking a human. Normal tracking. This is just your standard default. The other 4 options will then trigger the auto zoom-in feature. Upper body will keep your upper body and head in the shot. Close up will do a similar zoom, but with a much tighter angle, so you cover the webcam's frame. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 also will let you get a little more creative with its last 2 tracking modes. Headless. This will remove your head and let the OBSBOT Tiny 2 just stare at your chest. Then the lower body tracking will, perfect for physical activities. There are some cool modes too if you don't want to track a person. You can use their handy desk mode, which tilts the camera and flips the image to view your desk. This doesn't showcase well on my setup as I don't really have any desk space. There is a whiteboard mode that will use the AI algorithm to find a whiteboard and will put it into center focus. For best results, move your camera's gimbal to make sure your whiteboard, or in this case, TV, is in the shot, and then press the whiteboard button. I mean, look how well this just snaps onto my TV. There is hand tracking too, which is quite powerful, and also group tracking, but I haven't really got any friends. If you want to see how good the tracking is on the OBSBOT Tiny 2 versus the Insta360 Link, there is a in-depth video just here. I'll leave that in the description and up there. There are more ways to control the OBSBOT Tiny 2 through gesture control and voice control. Under the More tab in the software, you can see different gestures and adjust their settings. Hold your hand up to turn tracking on and off. Create an L shape with your hand to execute a zoom in and zoom out. You can edit the zoom factor with the below slider too. The dynamic zoom will let you control how much you zoom in and out. Just create an L shape with both hands and move them in and out to zoom in and out. The voice controls are nice and easy to remember as well. Wake and sleep your Tiny 2 by saying, "Sleep, Tiny." "Hi, Tiny." You can then get it to track and untrack you with the following. "Track me." "Unlock me." You can then control the zoom by saying the following as well. "Zoom in closer." "Zoom out further." You can also adjust the factor of the zoom too. We then have the voice control command for position 1, 2, and 3. Position 1. Position 3. Position 2. This will automatically reposition to your preset positions you have set in the OBSBOT software. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 has dual native ISO, both for day and night shooting. They automatically switch depending on your lighting conditions, and this will provide the best image possible for those lighting conditions. There are so many more software enhancements too. You can completely control the look of your image with manual focus, exposure, white balance, and color adjustments, and HDR support is coming very soon. There is also some crazy features from the AI such as beauty mode that smooths your skin and whitens your teeth. Pretty techie stuff. It is recommended that you have an RTX 2060 and above though to use this feature. Something I do really like about this software is that you can create hotkeys for pretty much everything to do with the webcam. This will give you more control at a touch of a button. Not only that, but even for users that aren't very techie, they can let their viewers control their webcam by activating hotkeys. Just use your stream bot of choice to activate keyboard presses and bosh, interactive stream camera. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 also supports OSC for all you techie people out there. And let's not forget the Privacy Protection 2.0. You can preset a video or picture, and after you enter sleep mode, the camera will automatically stream that preset video or picture. I mean, I truly think that they've thought of everything. Personally, I only have one area for improvement for the OBSBOT Tiny 2. When using it, I did have some issues when changing multiple settings quickly. The webcam would hang, and unplugging it is the only way I could reset it. This is just a software issue, which I admit I am using a pre-release build, so upon the webcam's release, this all hopefully will be ironed out. Now then, duckies, that's it for my review of the OBSBOT Tiny 2. This AI-powered 4K webcam is packed with features that set it apart from other webcams in the market. It's not just a webcam, it's an intelligent companion for your video recording and streaming needs. Who needs a camera operator anymore? You can find out more information and comparisons between OBSBOT's different webcams and even compare them against the Insta360 Link on the OBSBOT website. That link is in the description. And now, for all of you that have stayed towards the end, all you pro streamers out there that always want to take your stream to the next level, The Tiny 2 is awesomely paired with Exceldro's Move Transition plugin for OBS. You can use the Move Video Capture Device filter to control each aspect of the webcam. You can add the filter to the webcam in OBS, then start adjusting the settings for the pan, tilt, zoom, and so much more. Then you can have your very own camera operators. Your streams chat. Here's an example of letting OBS control the Tiny 2's zoom and focus parameters. It's pretty cool, right? There's some really cool things that you can do with this, and you are pretty much only limited by your imagination. The OBSBOT Tiny 2 goes on sale today. Be sure to use my links below, as it will go a long way to supporting my channel, and obviously use my code Andilippi at checkout to save yourself that cheeky 5%. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the OBSBOT Tiny 2? Are you excited about its features? Do you think it's worth the price? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more tech reviews and streaming tips. If you want to see more product reviews from me, click up here. I will see you over there. I've been Andy, and put your rock over the stone.